Awesome. Yeah, we're here again. So Lost Ones here on Low Initiative. We're gonna get right to it. Last time we were around, you guys had discovered more about the situation when it comes to Draholm's Isles. You guys discovered a little bit more about the world that Knight Aubric comes from. Apparently, it's a world that you guys are a little bit more used to. And you guys also got a picture in kind of some of the machinations that come from his side that will be influencing the Draholm Isles. So yeah, a lot to digest and a lot to decide on. Basically, the red ship is bad people. Um, they're here to do some not great things, according to Knight Albric. Um, your current plan is to stop them. You're not quite sure where they are. They've already attacked one farming area, stole some goods, and killed the farmers that work there. You guys investigated it, found a little bit more information about the group, like they run with kobolds. How many? It's hard to say. You know that they're a tactical group. They cleaned up evidence. They cleared their path, so it was harder for you guys to track them. And so, yeah, with all that information, you guys decided it might be best to just try to bait them somewhere, since they're already known to raid. Bait them in, and then corner them, attack them, blow them up with mines. There's a lot of ideas floating around right now, but overall, you guys are going to stand to defend home, and where it goes from there, I guess we'll have to see. Um, you guys finished up your day of, kind of seeing the devastation that they wrought at the farm. Had a long conversation on the drive home. You guys made it to home, and I can't remember what we did after that.
Remy drove us home instead of Bill, right?
That was Remy, the new guy.
Yeah. What did you say? Sent Bill?
Instead
Instead.
of Bill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, instead of Bill. Okay, yeah. So I couldn't remember if you guys went to sleep or not.
I'm not sure if we went to sleep. I think we might have because like we were discussing it like throughout the evening essentially.
I'm gonna pretend
Sure.
that we did, because I can't remember anything
Okay,
else.
so you guys went to bed. Okay, unless you guys wanted to do something before bed.
Yeah, because like I think regardless we're eventually gonna go to bed. Like so.
Well,
Yeah.
Can't think of anything.
that also advances the timeline. So if you guys wanted to spend the evening to discuss stuff, that's talking without advancing the time, meaning you have
So
less
out of
time.
character, then. Is there anything anyone wants to bring up at this point?
How much time is left in the day, and how much of the day what has it been just talking?
Realistically, since you guys did just get dropped off,
Uh,
and given the time that you guys left, trip over, it's probably like evening, early evening, maybe 5, 6 ish around there.
okay.
Maybe we should discuss like our individual battle plan. Like not for the whole farm type thing. I'm all about for us as individuals.
When we get into combat, what we plan on doing?
I'm fine with
Essentially,
doing
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll resume from there. Like so I assume we're probably like in the living room or something like that. Then.
Probably having dinner or something.
Yeah.
I can see over dinner.
So. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's just you. That was your echo you were hearing.
Oh, that was my echo. Okay, sorry. I thought you were me over me.
I
was
just
like,
realized a minute of him stopping. I'm like, wait, did he just stop himself?
Yes.
yes, I did. Anyway, so we've been talking a lot about how what we'll do like in regards to defending this like ambush area, but like, wholly individually, do you guys think? Like like let's ignore the whole like booby traps and whatnot. Like, what would you do in that situation?
I mean, I've got a bow and arrows, so primarily shoot if anyone gets close, stab him in the neck, and then continue shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think the best job I could do is staying more towards the back, keeping an eye out. You guys are the more physically suited, but I could be a shot caller.
A what
What?
now?
Shot
Oh,
caller?
just a shot caller, just being like, "Hey, there's someone over there. Don't let that one get away," or something like that.
Oh, actually, that would be useful in regards to mages. Because, you know, we know what to look for, the other people do not.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could like tell me where to shoot, and then I shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean,
I'm
I could
probably going.
charge at them.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, Arthur. You go ahead.
I was just gonna wrap my thoughts with, I'm just gonna stick with Scales, be her number 2, be her extra pair of eyes.
Or a spotter. I assume you said yes.
Right, you're bringing
Yes,
up
for spotter.
or just let you know.
Yeah.
I am sorry, this is just. Look, Florida, we're in the middle of like a storm right now.
Yeah. It's understandable. I'm just letting you know. So
Yeah.
And so if we ask for a double take, don't be surprised.
I'll try to always give it.
Mm.
You were saying there, Stone?
I could try and hide somewhere and charge at them once they get close enough.
Do you believe you're sneaky enough, Stone, for that? I'm actually asking you that.
Yeah, it depends if I'm wearing armor or not.
Well, that's actually a good question too, because we asked if Frank could, repair, and kind of possibly upgrade the gear we left her, the, leftover bows and arrows and armor.
I believe the heaviest set's going to be stones.
Yeah. What was that again? Hang on, let me actually.
I believe it was
Here's me
plate.
looking at my note.
it is a mix between half and full plate. So yes, there would be
3/4
issues.
plate.
So Brigadier.
Essentially. And then, like, Auntie, you were getting the chainmail, I was getting your leather, and so was Scales getting the leather.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, I could possibly flank them from a side.
I believe you are going to be the center of attention, so
Yeah. Or charge
Either
in,
way.
or charge in with a bunch of farmers with pitchforks.
I would say when you charge in, if you can, wait for the mages to be down.
Yeah.
Also, there's another thing, Stone. So here's something you should keep in mind. The leader, right? He's going to be orcish. Remember, Torin was his name.
Right?
And based on what I heard, he may be, just because like he seems to have like this kind of brutal rage. And my guess is he may be a barbarian, or he may be just a heavy set dude who's wears lots of armor. So be aware of that.
Someone who might shrug off a blow.
Yeah.
In essence, you got permission to punch him twice as hard.
Yeah.
And stab.
With the tip of a hammer.
Yeah. Damon, where do you want to be on the fly? I know you want to
Anywhere
take power.
you need me.
Okay, but where do you want to be? Like, where do you think's best for you?
Protecting all of you.
We're gonna be spread out. You need to pick a place. You're gonna stand
Well,
with
I don't know
stone?
where we're gonna be standing, so how would I know where to stand if I don't know where we're gonna stand?
Let me put it this way. Me and Auntie are gonna stay at the back because we're relatively, without being offensive to.
Immediately raises his hand.
Yes.
What if there's no back?
I imagine flank at least.
But I think what he's saying is because, from what I understand, these guys are very calculating, so they may just surround the area versus full
No,
on
no,
charge it.
I've never seen this place. I don't know what it looks like.
Neither have I as well. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know where would be best for me to be if I don't know what the possibilities are.
Think about. Let me word it like this. Are you better at?
Do you think
Like,
we
your
get
choice of-
blueprints or some kind of
Hmm.
example from
I don't know.
From Mill.
Well, if you was in a fight, what's your choice of weapon? Do you want to throw stuff, shoot stuff, or would you rather get in and punch someone in the face?
Kind of looks down for a moment, kind of looks at his hands, looks around at each of you guys, like just one by one. You can tell he's like really processing it. He's like, well, I know how to use my fists. That's what Frank's been teaching me.
So you're probably gonna be nice up close, more like stone.
Yeah, I'll be with Stone.
Yay!
Like,
Alright. So the boy in stone, Scales, and I. What about you, boy? Sorry, Kestrel.
Who's the
Give me
boy?
yes, Damon.
What if me and Stone have to protect two different people?
What do you mean?
Then
Well, you know, like what if there's a farmer, or what if Bill or anyone else is there?
Mm-hmm.
What if, you know, you said we're gonna be spread out, so me and Stone are standing next to each other. Would we be able to protect everyone?
I think the thing, kid, is that you're never gonna be able to protect everyone.
He kind of looks down and looks a little somber.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause we do gotta got guys. Like I know we said that we wouldn't let you, we wouldn't leave you behind next time, but we should have a frank discussion here. Kid, what we're potentially facing here is someone who wants to kill us as well as other people in home.
And sometimes you can't save everyone. I know the shows like to say that they do, but even in the shows they can't save everyone. Unfortunately,
It's-
this adventuring business, you're gonna see the best of both sides of humanity. You're gonna see the worst of the worst, and you're gonna see the best of the best. But when you see the worst of the worst, you got to make sure that doesn't get to you, and you have to accept that sometimes not everyone is going to be able to be saved. It's going to be down times, but there's going to be good times.
He continues in this hole as you guys are talking to him. Like, he continues to just keep looking down, and you see him continue to just look at his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of looks up after you stop talking, Scales, and he says, "Well, yeah, I get that. It's just, it'd be nice to think of a way that I could do it." And you can just see the contemplative wheels just constantly just turning.
I'll ask you this, kid, because it seems like you're thinking about it. Do you think you're ready at this point now to do what we're asking you to do?
And he kind of looks up at you, then looks towards everyone else and back to you. Well, I mean, how do you know you guys are ready?
Can I
Being
make a
honest, up
suggestion?
to before this, I didn't. Then we did it, and then yeah.
You don't know until it happens. You just gotta make sure when it does happen, you don't freeze.
May I make a
That's my
suggestion?
main concern. But continue.
You brought up a valid point about the farmers. Would it probably best then for you and Kestrel to take points with the farmers? They're going to need a proper commander, and I'm sure Kestrel here can, well, think you can lead a bunch of farmers?
I think so. The thing is, they're gonna be spread out. Man, I'll probably be in the center guard of it, so I think I can handle that.
And if you guys are in the center of the farmers, or, you know, managing the farmers, you're gonna have to. There's gonna be tough choices, kids. You're not gonna be able to save everyone, and you have to be able to understand what fights you can and can't win. If you get harmed and you're not able to help more people, sometimes you're gonna have to cut your losses in a battle to help more.
He's still like, you get it. Unless you want to roll something, it's kind of hard to tell if he's actually listening. He's just kind of like looking down.
Yeah,
staring.
I was
I
gonna say,
inside him.
I want inside as well.
I could throw insight.
Is that wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom.
With
Okay, not bad.
14.
Scales, you can't
Oh.
fucking.
I expect double rolled.
Who knows what kid is thinking?
Okay.
Auntie, you think his wheel must be broken? Cause I mean, he just looks like he's just staring off. I mean, or you can't tell. Maybe, I don't know. Man, it's been a while since you've had a good doobie. Um,
Give me till after dinner.
Kestrel.
Hmm.
You get a hint that a lot of the stuff that you guys are discussing, he's not really paying attention to because he probably understands it. He's just really, ever since, that saving all of them, he just seems really contemplative about that. Like, just, you think that
But
he's maybe actually trying to work out in his head the proper way to do that.
specifically about the comment that you can't save them all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like contemplating about like, where's that? Okay.
Maybe how to do that.
Hmm.
And, yeah.
I'll also say this, Damon, is the fact that like there is a reality that you have to accept that you can't save everyone, but also just try to find a way that you can save the most people. That makes sense.
Exactly.
That's what I'll do. And someday I'll be able to save them all. But he still continues to look at his hands and just contemplate.
But
Real
go
quick,
ahead.
Kestrel, can you roll me an intelligence check?
Yeah, sure. 17.
Okay. As you're kind of like looking at the kid, there's a brief moment where you get flashes from some of the TVs and movie shows that you've seen thus far that the
Mhm.
kid has, definitely seen. And you just kind of picture like, the impossible bulk, like, but he looks like the kid and he's like punching an enemy, then it switches over to a different character, but it looks kind of like the kid version of them, and
Mhm.
then they do something. So like it's almost as if there's like images of the kid trying to just save people in a multitude of different ways,
Mhm.
and it's just those brief flash of images and it kind of fades.
There's also the other part, kid. Just because what you have seen on TV does not mean it will be like that out there. It will be very different.
Oh, I know. It's like Mrs. Doubtfrost said, TV isn't real, it just is inspired by life.
Inspired by, yeah, but you also got to remember the stories they made here was like in the absence of a lot of conflict. So it was mainly imagination versus inspired by real life.
And he stops looking at his fist for a moment, looks up at you, Kesher. He's like, yeah, but punching still hurts.
It does, but kid, I'm not sure if you can understand. Are you willing to punch something until it is just a red mist?
And he,
Until it stops moving.
I mean, as long as we stop him, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, but that's my point though. Like, it is gonna take a lot harder. It's gonna be a lot harder than you think it's gonna be. It's not gonna be one punch and done.
Taking a life is hard, kid. It's not something anyone can get used to.
I know. That's what makes a hero a hero.
You know what I always thought heroes were, kid? Heroes are the ones that get back up. I mean, you're gonna get knocked down. We might lose a lot of people. But if we keep getting up at the end of the day, we'll always be heroes.
Don't worry, I'll always get back up.
You better, because quite frankly, I don't want to deal with, everyone crying. And let's face it, we'll all cry.
The DM in
I
me
want to
is
cry.
laughing its ass off. Guess what's gonna happen to the kid? Anyways, yeah, the kid continues just his contemplation.
I know. So, what do you think?
Well, if the kid's gonna be out there with us fighting, I definitely keep an eye on him.
I'm mainly worried because Yes, I know. He like many of the other farmers haven't fought before. At the same time, though, like they understand the gravity of the situation. I'm not entirely sure if, no offense, Damon, you do.
Well, think of it like this. As a
These people are going to kill everyone we know and everyone we care about if we don't stop them.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing, so we need to stop them.
Yeah.
think of it like this, kid. If you can get through this, you can make it out at the other end of the battle, and you're mentally okay, and you're not, frozen or shaken like a leaf, being like, no, this is bad, blah 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 blah. You're not massively traumatized. You can come with us to the other place, because that's going to be a lot more worse. Like a trial, so to speak, before, traveling to the big new world where they want to kill you on sight.
Yeah.
If you can make it through this, I'll cut you a deal and vote for you to come with us to the big place.
Okay. then
Sounds
I'll
fair
do
to
really
everyone?
good.
Actually, yes. No.
I guess. I'll just ask this though, like just as a group before I say yes. If this was any other kid who was around this age, will we bring him with us?
No, I won't.
If you're talking about a kid who's otherwise weak, pathetic, not smart, who just wants to play tag and stuff, probably not. But we found this kid in a test tube who was being tested on. He's clearly got a mindset of an adult. He's got the body of an adult, pretty much. I think
I
he's
don't like
I didn't hear any of that. Just FYI. This bug.
okay.
Sorry.
I'll say that again.
It was a little glitchy on my end as well. So I'll just
Yeah.
up to
I heard it.
Nice, thank you, Stone.
I heard a test tube and then it just
test tube
stopped.
and it started cutting off a
Okay,
little bit.
it's like,
Mind of an adult has a mind of an adult, the body of an adult.
Yeah.
It's been tested on.
yeah, it's got a
She said
body
it
of an
really sexually.
Okay, and
I-
let me say the thingy then. Yeah, he was found in a test tube like us. He's been growing up super fast. He's got a mind of a dog. He built a furnace. He may have blown himself up, but he built a furnace. I don't know any 6-year-olds that can build a furnace. I think the kid's got this.
If the kid wasn't stronger than probably every farmer here, I'm still worried, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he's more capable than most people here.
My
This is-
main. Sorry, man.
This is a all hands on deck.
No, I totally get that, and like I just like my main concern is intelligence. You're a brilliant kid. It isn't your strength. You know fucking able to wrestle Frank at your age, which is just baffling. My main thing is maturity.
Oh, trust me, he's mature. I mean, you weren't there on the island, Kestrel. Stone, auntie. Let's face it, the kid was more sane than us by the end of it. Even before he blew himself up, obviously. He was still more sane and calm in comparison. Yeah, but you lived. Let's face it, I, got a bit octopus crazy. We couldn't find any food and stuff. We all got a bit crazy with the lack of food and whatnot. But you was relatively
Okay.
sane.
The coconuts.
Yeah.
Oh, the bathroom trips.
Yeah.
Good times.
You was
think
probably
my
the most
pulse is up
adult.
there.
All right. I said my piece.
Yeah, pieces.
Kid looks up. Well then, Kestrel, if you don't think I can do this, maybe you could test me or something.
Well, that's what everyone else is saying. They were saying like full on like, we'll do this, and then we'll, if need be, if we do go to the other place, you'll jump and join.
No, I meant you don't seem like you want me to do this.
Okay.
So, did you need me to prove myself or something? They do that a lot in movies.
Damon. I mean this DM Damon. Sorry, I realized like after that I
It's
said that
fine.
like
It's fine.
I'm like, wait a second. That's also his.
Yeah, let's just go with the DM.
Yeah.
For this point
DM.
forward. Yeah.
DMing him.
Can I do? Sorry, that was funny to me. Can I do a roll to figure out some sort of like challenge to get what I'm understanding? Because right now I cannot think of one.
I mean, that's on you, man. What do you think he's? I mean, you know what? For shits and giggles, go ahead and give me a wisdom check,
Okay.
because this is not so much thinking of ideas. This is kind of going into like the willful understanding of stuff.
And I clicked it, but it didn't roll. So hang on, I'm gonna click it again just to see if it works now.
We'll probably get a double roll. Yep. Oh,
Yeah, double roll. Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna get my great idea, but I mean, generally there's like a few different areas. It's just what do you want to test him on? Is it his mindset of facing combat? Is it his physical prowess? You know,
So it doesn't have to do with his physical prowess or like his like intelligence. It's more of like his mindset of like, okay, I am gonna be able to go up here, kill something that wants to kill me, and not freeze up or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like that.
I mean, then put him in a stressful situation. Stress test him.
if
Now, can I do that again? But, like,
You're not re-rolling for that. You can just, because you did get an 8. It's, I helped you with that far.
I know you did, yeah. It's just like I'm trying to think of a way to do it without it being like, oh, okay, yeah, like.
all right, I'm gonna be. I'm just above game. One, I have an idea. It's not a great idea. You probably think game. 2, my concern though is mental well-being after combat.
We can give him combat right now.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Because like what I'm thinking is the best thing we could do for you is to do a no holds barred duel. The problem is.
You're probably gonna have to be the one to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you're the one that wants to test him. Test him.
Fair. You
Yeah.
don't know. You know exactly what the kid's capabilities are.
That's also my point. If he can fight Frank to a draw, he can probably kick my ass anyway. So,
All right, then.
In fact,
I might have an idea if I can.
Remember, he never won or fought Frank to a draw. He just hung out a lot longer than you guys, but that could
that's
also be
kind of my point.
I think the point here probably is that if you want to test him, you're the one that's gonna have to fight him.
Unless you can convince someone else to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We can't really influence it because we're all vouching.
Yeah.
And then there's the matter of do you trust that person to go all out?
See, that's my bigger, larger.
At
point,
least
yeah.
if you did it, you could take it seriously.
Yeah.
Try to come back
Alright,
to it,
kid.
killing him.
So, let's say this: we're gonna fight, and we're gonna fight like it matters. Okay.
Okay. He looks a little nervous. So do we just go outside or something, or do we fight in? Because there's still a lot of food I want to eat in the kitchen, and I don't want to make a mess.
Fight outside. I think that might be better.
Outside, yeah. Although I already know what's gonna happen now outside. Sorry, it's like Kestrel just like beating up a kid. What are you doing, Kestrel? Stop him!
I mean, you guys have the backyard, which
Yeah.
is
Oh, that's what I meant outside backyard, but still.
yeah, it's slightly partitioned and stuff. There's a few little bits that you could go behind, I guess.
Yeah,
Good
we're gonna
thing is
fight
you
in the
don't have any
backyard.
neighbors behind you.
May
Yeah.
I interject real quick?
But
First off, have you guys been able to hear me?
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, what was the last thing you said?
It-
'Cause
I have an idea.
I didn't hear that part, but continue.
Yeah, I've been saying that, but it kind of got glossed over. But I still have an idea. Kids, could you, after you're done eating, of course, prepare yourself a bit? Take a moment, think about how you would do, and just come get us when you're ready.
Well, I'm ready
See,
now.
yeah, again, that's also not gonna help either. You're not gonna really have a moment to prepare before the battle starts.
Mm.
I know, but I was hoping to have a word with Kestrel.
Alright,
Oh, I can just.
go in the
guys-
backyard,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pep talk each other. I'm gonna go with the kid and pep talk him. Be like,
What's up,
kid-
Auntie?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm gonna look to Kestrel.
Mhm.
Well, of course, you're not going to have. You're not. You can't hold back, of course. And honestly, I'm not worried about you hurting him. I was going to suggest, though, maybe tag out and have Scales fight him. Last minute.
That one will not work whatsoever.
He has to be able to go full force no matter who it is.
No, I get that. I'm saying more. She won't go full forward.
do I hear this?
So, bas-
No, you left with the kid.
Okay.
yeah, true.
I'm assuming Auntie waited until you guys stepped outside.
That's
before
what I
talking,
assumed as
so,
well. Unless
yeah.
you want to correct him.
No, no.
I had a moment of I have more like big call for her, but
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, you're in the backyard at this point.
Okay.
I know it's a riskier play. Just he can't hold back. Of course, with you, he's going to go all out. Would he go out when he sees someone that's scared and doesn't expect it though?
Point is, she won't fight though.
You're not testing her.
I get that. Like, I get what you mean, right? I'm saying she won't fight, he won't fight, so then they're just both not gonna fight.
Oh, I was just gonna try to be like, that's kind of why they wouldn't fight in that pairing. That's why that pairing is kind of, you see where I'm going. And
I think I see what you mean.
I'm not gonna push it. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on if a fight were, this whole thing to happen.
What do you think, Stone?
Don't even follow you guys.
You're in
I
the
mean,
living room with us.
Yeah, they didn't move, so you're
So the
still
kid,
right next to him.
Scales went inside, and they're still in the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're in the house with us, dude. Unless you want to move somewhere else.
And Stone's sitting on the couch.
So realistically, yeah, you're like 5 feet from him.
Stone just turns her head and
Okay.
says,
Actually,
Tipping the kid. What Scales actually want to do that?
I want to test willingness.
Stone, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stone's been
Yeah,
speaking.
he said something.
So yeah, Stone's asking if Scales actually would want to do that.
It's just hold on a sec. Is everyone's connection fine, or is Discord having like a flub up? Because it seems like people are breaking up at
I w-
random different times.
I was going to say, no.
At that point too.
I was going to say, I think that's a you issue point. I've been hearing everyone clear. No
Is it my
problems.
issue as well?
Personally,
I'm having a little bit here and there.
I'm
I
perfect.
switched my phone so I can be better.
Could be an East Coast thing as well.
That's also very possible.
Very much possible.
Yeah.
Because I was just like waiting for a solid 3 minutes, and then everyone talked at once. So it was weird to me.
I heard Moose perfectly fine. He was saying mid skills want to even do that.
I didn't hear that.
I heard it. I didn't pay attention though. I'm sorry.
Jesus, we're off to a fucking great start today, aren't we?
Yay!
But Stone also says, if Scales would not want to, maybe we could show him the.
The knife drawer.
The,
That would have let the kid know you're serious, Kestrel.
don't
I-
you wait the good knives.
I have. So.
Wait, Stone would say something.
Yeah.
Oh, I am sorry. Continue.
Maybe we could show him the unfairness of actual combat.
Are you saying send them both after him?
maybe start out with 1, and then all of a sudden there's 2, and then maybe 3.
If you want, I could pull Scales aside mid combat, see if she's willing to go in. That way it's a surprise to you and the boy.
Okay, I think I got a good way to do it. I'll start first, right? Auntie, you'll pull Scales aside if she's willing to do it.
Okay.
If she's vehemently against it, like it's likely she'll start screaming.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, Stone, you jump in. If you're willing to.
Also, just consider if you're trying to have a conversation during combat, which is happening at the same time, you're on combat time.
Oh, I
Yep.
know. I get that.
So a conversation
I
might take.
assume it would be like, hey, Scales, we need you to fight the kid. She's gonna scream.
It's more like
"No!"
it's more like, hey, we need you to, and then next round fight the kid, and then the next round get the response, and then it's gonna take some time to have a back and forth conversation, like a full conversation in combat. Yeah.
I might have a way around that. And I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and I'm just gonna write, join the fight. Slip this to her after a round or two. How about after a couple punches are thrown?
It's probably better to say fight the kid, because otherwise she'll just fight me.
True. And I'm just going to chuck the note and rephrase it.
Also, again, so hang on. I was gonna say my thing, but I kind of got changed by the whole rules of combat thing.
Well, I'm hoping passing a note is just an action. I could do it wherever my initiative is.
My
Sure.
point is this.
Then they have to read and respond.
My point is twofold, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If she's not gonna do what we want her to do, Auntie, you grab her. And Stone, you join in and we fight the kid together.
That?
That's about as stressful as it will possibly get in this kind of situation. That's literally like, heroin in need, and I am fighting a bunch of people. What do I do? That's about as stressful as it can get, I think. If that won't give us an accurate result, then I don't know what will.
Okay.
So
I'm in.
we agreed on this.
Yes,
And Stone, you gotta fight as if that kid is gonna kill you.
I
Understand?
can do that easy.
Just
Say inside her
avoid-
just to be sure. She's not like,
Yes, insight.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Maternal instinct kicks in.
Don't be not.
Alright. Okay, so I will start. Auntie will give, what's it called, Scales, this is the
I'll slip
opportunity.
her the note.
Yeah. Also, this
Hey.
is another caveat. If it looks like he's gonna kill me in like 2 blows, Stone, you gotta jump in anyway, because otherwise the point's not made either.
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. Your game plan's gonna be probably restrained.
Scales or the kid.
I'm restraining Scales. You
Yeah.
restrain the kid if it gets too bloody.
Okay.
Because basically, if he beats me, if it looks like it's serious after 1 punch, then jump in. Because otherwise, the point's not gonna be made either way.
The odds have to be against him no matter what.
So, understand? Is everyone good here?
I believe they should be ready for us by now.
This will go well. Don't say sarcastically.
Okay. And as you guys are talking, Scales comes in, goes over to the kitchen drawer, grabs a knife, and walks back out.
Yeah, that's what we go. Hey,
Alright, let's go.
You want a knife? Do you want a knife, Kestrel?
Adam, question. Can I just add an amendment?
Clearly, right?
Adam,
Yeah, sure. Add
I was-
an amendment. Sorry.
yeah, sorry, I want to add an amendment. I'm gonna look at him directly, pick up the knife, do a big toothy grin, and then walk out.
Okay, now she's adding knives. Okay, so should we get knives ourselves then?
What the fuck is this turned into?
Knife gun deathmatch.
No, no, not knives. But what objects do we have around here?
I think that's kind of the same difference.
We don't want to leave cuts on them.
Yeah, welts and bruises are the way to go.
I mean, it's only a broken bone. It'll heal,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, I would break a leg chair off, but I like these chairs.
Don't ruin the furniture.
If there's no other business, are we heading outside?
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's go. We
Okay,
go outside.
you guys step outside.
Or are
Um,
the kid and scales up too?
Hi
uh,
guys.
Yes,
You
Ferris
got
is
this
just
point.
kinda
I mean, you
standing
got
there
this,
and-
demon. Yeah.
And the kid
Perfect.
is just kind of standing there, just like, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of a little bit. He seems to just be getting himself prepared.
Yeah.
And give me one moment while I get prepared, because this was something I didn't think was coming. So
I wanted to
were
get to
prepared.
this anyway, so this works.
okay. I need grass. Give me grass. There goes grass.
Who knows? Maybe we got a real shitty backyard. It's all mud.
I didn't have mud either. Could have done white, but you know, I'm not super lazy.
Just have a white mat and write the word grass.
Grass. Okay.
Just
By the
draw like
way,
a green squiggly line.
Yes.
Oops. Wait, yeah. Ta-da. And shablammy.
Shablammy. Yeah. Like Pico Pets all over again, except it's people.
Yeah.
People pets.
It's
Fight
actually the
around.
same map. Put some grass over the sand.
First
Okay,
rule,
so-
backyard fight club. No talking about backyard fight club.
Yep. Yeah, so place your tokens.
Okie dokie. And, find mine. Yeah, I don't think. Is that my token?
Here's your token. But it's oddly set up. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I don't like when they're not properly set up. Ba-ba-ba. Just roll.
I keep forgetting that literally our son is a fucking model.
A what?
Go what?
Model. Like he's
I hear
like-
bottle, but I don't hear the other of it.
I think they said model.
Jeans
Oh.
model. As in the
Jeans
kind
model,
that
okay.
have- you know the shirtless guys they have in all the malls?
Okay, I got you.
Technically, he's not shirtless. He's wearing a toga.
I was gonna
Oh,
say, is that
that's
the
not a
only
shirt.
thing you notice in the malls?
I'm referring to how ripped he is and how ripped jean models are.
Okay,
There you go.
thank you.
Like,
Okay.
even one of the ugly ones that they have inside. It's the ones that put on the out in front.
So the kid is just kind of standing there.
Okay. and Kessel's gonna get to a, like, for lack of a better word, ready position.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
And the kid just kind of puts his fists up.
Ready?
3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
fight, go!
Dad starts fight.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. I think I would have to use the battle music today.
You want the entire group to go initiative?
Anyone who's participating.
It said it didn't send the result. It was 10.
Did you select your token?
I did not. Do you want to roll it again?
No. I mean, I can just add it.
That's why I said 10 first.
Nice.
Anyone who's participating, everyone.
I mean, skill.
Like,
dude,
I ain't
grab a knife.
getting out of this crap. Okay, so who has knives?
Me.
Okay. Knife damage is gonna be like dagger 1d4.
Okay. Is that 1d?
Chains breaking.
Is it 1d4 plus staff block or?
1d4 plus your dex.
Okay.
Or strength. 'Cause you know. Knife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Scales is gonna be the death of us all one day.
Maybe.
One day, I mean, like, let's be generous here. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it just eventually is a better way to say it.
Okay, so the kid, as soon as Scale says go, like Kestrel, you're like, okay, I got the, and he's already in your range, like he's already moved up.
Nothing.
So he's gonna punch you,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what he does. Does an 18 hit?
That does hit, yeah.
3 damage.
Okay, so.
And your punch damage, since you're just using your fists, is it's just 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
So that is all of what the kid is gonna do. Stop. You just saw the kid dash in as soon as it started and just clocked Kestrel just right across the chin.
Stone's like, this will be interesting. And she gets up closer. Right about here.
Okay.
Rubbing her chin, like, okay. And her turn.
Okay. Boy, your turn. You just got cold clocked right by this kid. Like, he came in quick, threw that hook, and your bell was rung.
So I'm gonna throw a serious punch then.
Okay. Serious.
Yes.
And look, the kid didn't kill you in 1 punch, so that's always good.
One punch!
Alright, what do I roll for that?
Your strength.
Strength, and you said +1 for damage?
It's strength plus 1 for your damage. So let's. Okay, yeah. It's a glancing blow.
Alright, so that would be, because it's 1 plus my strength modifier, right, for
Yes.
damage? So that's 2 total.
Okay. So you guys see Kesher return the blow. Doesn't seem as impactful as the kid's, but he does land a solid hit.
Okay. Well, in terms of action and economy, that's all I can do, so. And
Yeah. End turn.
Cool. Punch him real good. Yeah! I'm just cheering for the kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Auntie.
We're gonna get, come over here and cheer with Scales.
Okay. The kid is going to, I also gotta consider something.
That Adonis.
I just realized something that, both of you can do, potentially. Yeah,
That's like-
I'm gonna say that is true. So
Hmm.
yeah, he's going to punch you twice
Now I do have a question, Damon, because this is something I gotta know.
because you would also be allowed to do that. I just double checked the
Our
rules.
features?
Technically, what was that?
Our features?
Read, huh?
What are you allowing?
Oh, you
Each
can
fist
punch
of the weapon.
twice.
Yeah, offhand attacks you can
You
punch.
can do an offhand punch if you want.
Alright, I would do another offhand punch then.
I'm gonna say, you know, it's a little after. I'm not going back to fix the kids round, so we'll just leave the first round as is. So
Fair
on
Each
your
one you
next-
got solid beginning.
Okay.
uh,
It
so
was
that's
your
gonna be his
Goku
first one.
moment.
That also hits. Another 3.
3. And on the second attack, if it does hit, you don't add your strength modifier. It's just 1.
Okay. That also hits.
And that's just 1.
Okay. Kestrel looks bloodied.
Yeah, so the kid comes up with the first hit, another very solid blow, and follows it up with like a stomach punch, and Kestrel kind of coughs up a little blood. And that ends the kid's turn. No, he's also gonna move around to your opposite side. And that's gonna end his turn.
Okay. Looks like he knows what he's doing, and she does like, it's fine. Like go
Alright,
go
now
from the
I'm
blood
on
there,
plan.
Kestrel.
I was hoping you wouldn't be bloodied by the second turn.
Technically,
Already
2
not following the
punch.
plan.
Technically 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you just suffered 2 big blows. Kid just kind of look up, you look around like, oh fuck, where'd the kid go? Oh shit, it got behind me. What do you do?
I would go here. And punch the kid twice.
Okay, go ahead and roll them attacks. First one.
Okay.
No, I should have held action to give the note.
You go to throw that blow, and the kid just parries it with his forearm.
Okay.
The kid parries the second one.
Okay. Alright, that ends my turn. I got nothing left.
Scales, what are you doing?
I'm gonna quickly. In fact, no. If, say, for example, I wanted to throw said dagger, how much of a range should I have?
Same as a dagger.
I don't know what that is.
I think 25? 20 feet? I
Dagger.
don't know.
I can't remember.
30.
Look it up and roll 20.
Yeah. Uh. 20 feet.
Cool. Let me just quickly check something.
So you'd be at disadvantage from there.
Still got
I know.
movement.
I know, I'm counting. Just give me a second.
You just gotta run over the road.
I thought skills come to the Kestrel. Just surprise and mother.
And again, she's following her plan. You guys aren't following ours.
That's you.
No, you are literally not.
Let people do their plans. Is that it? Just checking. Oop, one button. Oop. I want to click on the ruler. Thank you. Cool. Yeah. Scales is just gonna go up, toying with the knife. Shouts out so to get like Kestrel's and Kid's attention. No one expects the Scales Inquisition, and she's gonna throw a dagger at the kid.
do I allow that and an attack since you're also playing with the knight and talking?
Oh, come on, that was
Reactions. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. For the memes, go ahead
Yes.
and throw the dagger.
cool. So Dex, just because it's a D20 Dex. Cool. 9.
Okay, you throw the dagger at the kid, and he kind of glances over and just grabs it. No, he's not a monk. He just kind of he backsteps a little bit, and it just goes right past his head. And he kind of like looks over at you and kind of like doesn't sneer, but he is aware of you, and now is taking a little bit more of the air of his surroundings.
Mm-hmm. And I just got like a big smile face, like.
Like, so you do see him kind of briefly kind of look in your direction from that. Like, he seems a little bit more aware of his surroundings.
There we go. That ends me turn.
Auntie, you just saw Scales or Kestrel get pummeled a little bit, get 2 of his shots parried. Scales walks up, says that, and throws a knife. What do you do?
I literally just look down my note, crumble up, and throw it over my shoulder.
Okay.
I am going to move in more. I have what, 30 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to. What's the road? Yeah. The arrow was there, right? Yeah, good enough. Yeah, that's all I got. I am just kind of like, just seeing this though, I am in the presence of the fight though. You see me physically like, haha, I can't do shit, but I'm here.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. The kid. The kid is going to move up to here, and he is going to shove you, Kestrel. So I need you to make a strength or acrobatics check.
Okay. One's Dex, right?
Yes.
I'll do the Dex one then. And I have what's called what do you call it?
Proficiency with it?
Hey, I'm trying to double check.
Doesn't matter. The kid shoves you hard on your ass.
Okay.
So you're now on the ground. You are prone.
I'm prone.
And,
Okay.
yes.
So should I
and
push you back a square?
You can knock him prone or push him back a square.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
And he is going to continue his movement. So you do get an opportunity attack. It's just with disadvantage.
I'll just swipe that. Yeah.
As the kid comes over to here, kind of facing all of you guys.
That would be in that one.
You suffer 1 point of damage as you try to like swing for his leg in motion, and you just clock the bone, and you're like, "Oh fuck!"
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, you're already on the ground.
Yeah.
And you rolled a and I rolled a 19 on it, so. Okay, that ends its turn. Stone. The kid has broken the encirclement.
Dunwell. Double move right in front of him.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hello. She's right in front of him.
I don't think it's double move. Isn't that only 30 feet?
I actually had 25 because dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
If
and,
you're, does it matter if I say go on the other side? If you have double movement.
Sure.
No, you moved up there. You
I don't
ended
care what
it,
puts
and
I
then
meant.
Birdie came in and said to do something else. We're good.
That's fair.
But Stone does say hello. She's right in front of him now.
Okay. Boy.
Now, as I understand, 5e takes half my movement to stand up, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I stand up, and let's see where I can go here. Yeah, I'll stand up and I'll go right here, and do a double punch.
Double punch!
Okay.
And I clicked it. Wait a second. Double that one again.
That's
Okay.
I'll let you read that out before I continue.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. You get up. You're still kind of rocked from like getting hit a few times. You hit the ground. Your world gets flipped upside down. You get up to kind of get back up, and you take a few solid steps before you realize that you didn't really shrug off those blows. So you just fall straight on your ass, or on your face this time.
Down prone.
Yes.
where are you going?
I just find it funny the one person who wanted to do the test just keeps falling on the rest.
Again, if someone followed the directions, it would have been better.
No,
Yeah,
we're done.
Also,
At my point, that one,
Kestrel.
that one's like 2 to 3 times.
I was already at half health, and you decided not to engage.
Stone was having fun.
Yeah.
Again, my point. You did
It's
not
the whole
listen.
it's the whole point of the fight. You never do plans. They never work.
Discard piece
It's
of
because
paper
people don't
flies
listen.
by.
I'm annoyed now. And I do another swing at him from prone.
Okay. It's gonna be a disadvantage.
I'm already well aware of that.
As you're falling, you try to get one last little thing in, and barely hits.
One hit.
Okay.
And my turn.
Okay, Scales.
Cool. I am gonna look over here. It's like, go over to Auntie. Quickly whisper in her ear, play along. Grab her by the neck and be like, "What are you gonna do now, kid?" And just pretend to strangle.
Just my-
So
for my
pretend
bubble.
to strangle.
Hmm?
I need a charisma check at disadvantage.
Ah, come on, a disadvantage? Really?
Because
Yeah, I
in the
thought
middle
so.
of a fight, you're trying to get someone to act on
Yeah, I-
something.
Fair enough.
You're trying to act.
Cool, 16.
Okay, noted. Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Auntie, you're fake grappled.
I'm a ranger.
Like she's just like ah.
Just if I could whisper back, don't be afraid to really get in there. Don't be afraid to hurt me. And
I gotta
now-
get in
I was
there.
gonna say, can I reply?
If I get charisma to just accentuate, just help.
If I'm allowed to reply and be like, that is noted. Big grin on her face.
Okay, give me a charisma check. Okay. Noted.
Like this is like the Homer Simpson's cartoon strangling. It's like, you little.
Not even that good. Okay, so it's the kid's turn. He's looking real worried seeing Stone and Kestrel. Takes a moment, and then looks towards Kestrel and first attack.
Yeah, that's a better target.
He knows how to prioritize.
That's,
And
that's
second one.
3. They both hit. I'm already down.
Okay. And
If my last words could be "damn it, Stone," then that's what they would be.
the kid is going to move back. Here, let me just do this so we don't have to worry about things. Boop, boop.
Oh gosh.
He's gonna back away. So, Stone, you have a chance for an opportunity attack if you would like.
Can do. So it's a D20 plus strength.
Yes.
Hey.
That's cocked for me on screen.
Yeah, you swing, and the kid's just really quick.
Don't get respected.
The sound of the wind moving past your massive arm and fist, kid just kind of goes, okay. So, Stone, your turn.
Come back. We're not done yet. What? Okay. I'll double move over to find him again.
Okay.
We're not done yet. she just has this really big smile on her face. Enter.
Okay, Kestrel, you're knocked out. No death rolls, because he was just punching you, but yeah, you're just kind of laying there like, pancakes,
Damn it, Stone.
Stone, I'll kill you. Yeah, you're out. Okay. Scales, do you maintain your facade?
Let me think. It's probably gonna be an action to do stuff. I'm just trying to think. Would it be two actions or whatever if I was to look around, see where the dagger was, and then tighten up the grip? Because I will tighten up the grip to the point where it actually hurts.
Pretty good far away.
Oh, okay.
You should have got two.
It's probably like somewhere over like here or something.
Yeah, that's
It missed its target and just
okay. That's fair enough then. Yeah, I will tighten up my grip and I will show off my fans and be like, if you don't come save...
Are you going into hurt auntie territory?
Hurt auntie territory, yes. But I will shout out to the kid, is like, if you don't come over here and stop me, I will bite.
I need you to roll me a strength check.
Yeah.
Auntie? Are you resisting it?
Performance resistance. And
8.
probably like a...
So yes, you're resisting it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity or strength check.
Both are -1.
Yeah, she's really not strangling you at all.
I'm trying real hard though. And I have my teeth out, they're shiny and a
Like,
bit...
it's been kind of a warm day, Auntie. You're
You're
sweaty
sweating.
a little bit, so she's just like, there's no grip. It's just not working.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will have my teeth
Auntie.
glistening right at her neck though.
Can I... I'm kind of polite being the damsel in distress here, if I can accentuate it at all.
No, we're gonna stick with that, because then you'd just be constantly playing the odds of the performance.
This is true. Then as my turn, I was be like, I am going to say to Scales as a hush, just kind of like, yeah, fight. Like, full sail this. Fully commit to the role.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
encouraging Scales here.
Um. The kid is gonna double move.
I guess I get another swing.
Yep.
14.
Okay, you hit.
He takes 4.
The kid right in the back, like just boom,
Oh
square
wait,
in the back.
it's a 1 plus 4.
1 plus your strength.
Oh, he takes 5.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, kid sounded winded as that attack landed. Can't tell from your side, Stone, but you may have coughed up a little blood.
I just like to imagine he's running so fast he kept running with the hit, gets to in front of Auntie and Scales and blood.
A little bit, yeah.
Just Auntie pretending and just blood splatter on her face like, oh, huh.
Okay. Yeah, and then Stone's gonna say, yell out, if I had a bow, I would have probably had you by now. And Stone's gonna double run.
But you don't.
I love that boy. Actually, is a knife nearby?
Oh.
Got it.
And honestly, you're not the one who's thrown it, and you probably weren't keeping track of it.
Big sad, but okay, I'll double him.
I mean, you can spend some time to look for it if you want.
Nah, this is more fun for Stone.
Okay.
I'm catching up to you. That's all I'm saying. Sorry. All done.
Boy, you're still in Snooze Town. Scales, what are you doing?
Look up to the kid. Like, get the teeth right, and on the very, like, tip, just press the teeth, like, right against, like, Auntie's skin. And since she did have permission, she is gonna clamp down.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm just gonna say you get bit, for 1 point of damage.
Yeah, Auntie screaming.
Okay.
Yeah. I am gonna PM something to your demon as well.
No,
No?
I already
Okay.
know what you're gonna ask, and no.
Okay. Never mind then.
She was just already asked to see if there was poison in her glands or something.
No, I was gonna say if that was a trigger not to do that.
Oh no, it's not a trigger.
Cool.
I think
Okay.
he's saying either way, you do not have poison.
So, Auntie, you just got bit, and it fucking hurt. Like, it really hurt. You thought it might have been a little kinky at first, but no, this fucking hurts.
I'm just gonna like, if I could grab the area or like gesture to where you are hurting, it's like, fuck, good job, Scales.
I would say thank you, but I'm currently eating you. Actually, question, just for my own amusement. What does Auntie taste like?
Sweaty.
Nice.
The taste of fear.
He's fear.
A little bit of patchouli. Auntie, are you doing anything besides that?
Other than trying to, can just accentuating the blow. Just
You don't
playing
need to.
smart.
It fucking hurts.
Oh yeah, then I'm just reeling in pain then. Just
Okay.
visibly in pain. Just that. Good job. This is good. Great guys.
Okay. Kid's turn. He's gonna run up past Auntie. Are you gonna make any opportunity attacks against the kid?
Can I make it look like I accidentally trip him?
No, not in this current state. You're being grappled, bitten. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, I think I have to commit to this. I mean, well,
I mean, you're committing to a lot of things right now. You gotta choose which one.
Yeah, like are you
Playing the
committing to the
victim,
victim
or are you gonna
or
play?
yeah, I'm committing to victim. Committing to victim.
Okay. Okay, and then the kid's gonna come up behind you, Scales,
Mhm.
and how do I play this? Cause there's not a specific rule about grappling someone who's grappling someone.
Grapple-ception.
Disadvantage? I'm gonna say disadvantage on this. Go ahead and roll a strength or a dex check, Scales, at disadvantage.
Cool. 8. I think.
You mean 9?
9, yeah. I was looking at
Yeah.
one more.
Suddenly, Scales, you see the kid quickly run by you and kind of disappear before you feel an arm around your throat, and it clenches hard, enough to probably pull your fangs out of Auntie.
Yeah.
And he tightens up on that, and he says, "Call off your guard, monster. I'll take you alive and let you live if you stop this." And he looks towards Stone. "I have your commander." And then just stops. Stone. They're
Oh.
doing a skit or something. You don't know.
Stone has a big toothy grin on her face, and she says, "Do you think bad guys really care?" And she's gonna go right next to
Okay.
if they want. And then Stone says, "If they want you dead, they want you dead." And she's like staring right at. That's her turn.
He's gonna respond with, "Well, we'll see. While I died taking out the leader, I'm still a hero."
Inside, Stone is expecting this, but at the same time,
Boy, you missed all of this.
He just rolls while he's unconscious.
No,
That's all.
no, you're just laid out, man. You are KO'd.
you're doing great, sweetie.
Scales, you feel this arm gripped around your neck.
I'm gripped on my neck. Fans are out. No? I am gonna punch the kid in the stomach enough to wind him. So he lets go of me neck. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and punch him.
Strength or dex or just strength?
Hold on, real quick second. It should be strength if you're just gonna punch him.
Okay. I'll do strength then. Cool. Nat 1. I end up punching Auntie
We
instead.
have an audience tonight.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage. Or what's your damage on the thing?
I got a D. It would be D4 plus 1, so I'll just do a D4.
No. It's just
Oh, it's just 1.
Punch
2
your-
then.
okay. Stone, you get up and you say that, and you're like, "Yeah, who cares about the commander?" And you get clocked by the quote-unquote commander right across the temple.
It's like so she punched and I took the punch. Okay. Commander, why?
I would say, can I respond? But I imagine I can't with a hand around my neck.
I
How-
mean,
how
you're
much
not
damage?
being strangled, just 2.
Oh, cool. Be like, Commander, you are just my minions. You are my peons. You're nothing but a waste of space to be a meat shield.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue to use that one for your charisma check as well.
Yeah, that's fine. It's really annoying. I have a +5, so if you can make that a 6.
Sure, I'll give you a 6 on it.
Yay.
I'll give you a 6. Auntie,
Oh.
you've been saved.
All right. I am going to walk forward a bit as if I'm trying to walk away from the battle, but I'm going to collapse about to here.
Okay.
And if I can make it look like I have in fact been poisoned, get some actual fear in here.
Okay. Roll a charisma check. I kind of hope it's a nat one. Okay. Noted. Okay. Kid's turn. This is a rough place. You know what? I'm just gonna. He's going to look towards Stone and say, "So are you gonna listen to your commander, or do I break their neck?" And he just kind of looks at you, waiting for a response.
Stone's not gonna say anything, but have a big grin on her face.
He says, "Fine," and he does like a quick, rough shoulder motion on Scales. You just get kind of shooken around a little bit, and he goes, "Crack," and he lets you go, and he's like, "Take me, I am a hero," and he just stops.
I will dramatically fall like my neck's actually been broken.
I'll do that as a reaction, sure, why not? Stone, it's your turn.
Oh look, oh, and your heroine is poisoned, and then she's gonna take a swing at the hero.
Okay, just one?
Two, we'll do it. Why not?
Okay.
$21
That hits.
for another 5 damage.
He's out.
I do like a crying shot, like just like on the
Yeah, he
forehead.
just falls to the ground. Yeah.
Bad guys win.
Yay!
I just imagine everyone staring, and the camera pans to Kestrel, and he's in the dirt.
Someone's like running around in circles, just going like hands, arms up in the air, like yeah, bad guys win. Bad guys win.
Okay.
I feel bad for you, boy, but this was fun.
I'm just gonna be honest, Kestrel has a hubris.
Okay, so those who are conscious, what do you do? Two of you are laying down on the ground. Stone is standing up, running in a circle, laughing.
I think I'm just like gonna get up and whatnot, and look at the kid. Is like, do you understand what went on here?
You might have to speak
There's no
louder. He's
response.
unconscious.
Like,
Yeah.
Now, remember?
Yeah, sounds like you may have to speak louder. He's unconscious.
Oh, slap and break.
unconscious, not asleep.
Okay, Damon, wake up!
Okay, so are you saying you're gonna wait until they stir?
If I can assist in the waking up, I will.
I mean, do you know how to remove a, knocked out person?
No.
Okay, so you what do you do then?
I'm just gonna look over at Auntie and be like, hey, you doing okay over there?
Just thumbs up from the ground. Yeah, we need to get him inside.
Okay, Stone, you walk over to Kestrel.
I'm gonna,
Out.
I will inspect my good work on Auntie.
Good thing. You lost one of your minions, Commander.
Ah, fuck him.
The ghost of the says.
Yeah.
Stone does get Kestrel up,
Okay, you pick him up.
and then she starts to take him inside.
Okay.
Scales
taking
would get. Oh, go ahead.
Into the house.
Yeah, but where?
We'll put him on. I'll put him on the couch.
Okay.
How is my handiwork on Auntie?
There's 2 wounds on the side of her neck. She may want to get it, cleaned out and disinfected.
Yeah. Let's,
Oh,
let's take you to the dock once we get the kid inside.
There's a decent
Yeah,
amount
but-
of blood considering where you bit her.
What?
There's a decent amount of blood, coming from her neck.
You taste really smelly.
Yeah, Stones is gonna you take care of Auntie. I'll get these 2 inside.
Cool.
I'm fine. And sweaty. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll assist Auntie to the dock.
Okay. So. I mean,
Also,
you
yeah,
guys
a lot
have
of the prioritizing there, like, the 2 people who've been knocked out, like, let's take him inside. Person with the bite mark, okay, let's take him to the doctor, sure.
Also, you guys have like a first aid kit in the house. You guys.
Yeah, I'll.
Okay,
I'm gonna
we
be
can.
honest.
Hmm?
I'm gonna be honest, Scales. Take care of the 2 boys. I'll just patch myself in the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm sure I could patch this up fine.
Stone,
No.
where are you taking the kid?
Hmm.
Also on the couch. And then, then Stone
Stone-
sits on him like a gigantic body throne.
King Kong holding a lady like But she'll take him to his room.
Okay.
No, if you're gonna be okay over there, Auntie.
Yeah, I'm just. Let me just pack it up and then we'll check on the boy. And did she throw a knife at Kestrel?
No, I threw a knife at the kid. I just missed.
Yeah, Auntie, you saw that knife was clearly aimed for the kid. He just sidestepped it.
Yeah.
Or she's just a really bad knife thrower.
So that was the assumption I was going after because I saw them tussling and her throw a knife.
I'm such a great minion as I can. Into the prison you go. Just take him upstairs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, once I see Auntie, like, patch yourself up, go upstairs and sit with the kid till he wakes up.
Kestrel, you're the first one to wake. I'm assuming Stone is probably sitting in the living room somewhere.
Oh, I was watching TV.
He's just happy watching TV. Yeah.
You wake up, you're on the inside and on the couch. Your head is ringing.
Oh.
Hey, sleepyhead.
He kind of looks at her with anger, and he just like rolls his over.
Goes still smiling at him.
What happened? Well,
Bad guys won.
I mean, what happened specifically?
Oh, well. And Stone does give him the
I want
rundown.
to hear Stone's
Sure,
words
sure.
of her
Yeah,
description of what
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
We'll assume you saw every action that happened.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but I will tell everybody character. So, the kid was trying so hard to get away from me, the best henchman. And then our commander Scales decided, oh, I'm gonna use my fangs. I'm gonna actually use my fangs on Auntie. And that just inspired the kid to just start running away from me. I did manage to get a few good hits on him. But Auntie was pretending to be poisoned. So technically, the hostage is now dead. And as soon as he realized that, I knocked him out with a good chop. So yeah, bad guys win. Oh yeah, also he broke the commander's neck, so the commander's dead.
Guess we'll
Wait,
decide.
hostages, commanders, what the fuck happened? How was that?
No, he's just gonna sigh and he's like, I'm gonna go to my room. Forget it.
You did well for a henchman. Sounds like you did well for a henchman.
Guess we'll go to bed.
Yeah.
A few moments after that, Scales, the kid, begins to stir.
Hey, sleepyhead, how you doing?
Stone hits as hard as Frank.
Do you realize what went wrong in the fight?
Things kept just magically happening.
No, but do you realize what you did wrong in the fight?
I lost.
But do you know why?
Because sometimes you lose.
Specifically, though, in that fight, why did you lose?
Because I didn't really know what was happening. Like, you and Auntie were doing like a weird thing, and then Stone like started chasing me and smiling creepily. So I didn't know who I was supposed to. I almost just decided to run away because I was really confused.
That's the,
Wow.
that's
Rude.
the thing with fights. They are never orchestrated like they are on the TV. And
Yeah, but Scales, that made no sense.
it never does. That's the point. Always expect the unexpected. And, your heroine got bitten by a
What was
big...
I supposed to do?
You pick up the heroine who's probably been poisoned by a big, scary, poisonous monster. She looks really proud about that. And then you run. Because there was no point in you being the hero if you died because the heroine was still on the ground. The heroine
What if
died in
I
that
would've-
situation.
If I would have picked up the heroine, both the commander and the biggest brute would have been able to catch us, and then both of us would have died. At least
But you
that point.
still both died.
We still both died either way, so I figured I would go after the commander, so at least,
But you
I
didn't
got
live
as much out
though.
of it. But
No.
sometimes you lose.
I am the
Yeah.
You
head
have to make
of
what's
Maine.
best.
Think of it like this. You could attack the commander again and they can never bite a second person ever again. Or you can pick up the heroine, get as far as you can, scream for help, and then allies may rush towards your aid and save you.
We probably would have gotten like 50 feet at most.
How do you know the people wouldn't have run away? They could have easily run away as soon as you separated.
That's a lot of what ifs. And
Exactly.
I feel like you're just kind of making stuff up out here to prove a point, but the point is kind of lost at this point.
The point is
I'll-
there
I'll
is
give you
no
my word.
point.
I'll learn from this. Whatever it is I'm supposed to learn from it.
Just
There was
Kinda
a
like-
ba-
He kind of rubs his shoulders where like Stone did the karate chop that finally made him collapse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some ice now.
Just remember, no one expects the Scales Inquisition. She leaves and goes to her room. Actually, no, she'll go
Don't wait.
downstairs.
She walks 5 feet and goes to her bed.
I
yeah,
changed my mind. I'll
so-
go to my. I'll go downstairs.
You're still gonna... Okay. So yeah. I guess time-wise.
Can I interject real quick? As he heads to the living room, will he be walking past the bathroom?
Just
clean up?
yeah. Give me a second.
Okay.
Kestrel, you begin going up the stairs, and Auntie, was your goal to go back downstairs?
No, I'm just kind of. I imagine I've been tending to my wound this whole time.
Yeah.
Done
They
with-
had unconscious time, which is almost the same amount of time as treatment time. So
All right, then probably I would see Kestrel walk up the stairs as soon as whenever I was done.
okay.
So, if I could, I would say Kestrel. Oh, you're up. Feeling all right?
Fine.
Your head's not too boggled, is it?
No, but considering what Stone told me about what happened, sounds like your guys may have been.
We're not the best actors, but gonna be honest.
That was the whole point. This was not supposed to act like it was an act. It's, he just like shakes his hand and confused in like rage, like I'm just going to bed.
I am Maine. It's like Bane, but Maine. Just. No
As,
problem.
as Kestrel's walking off, I'm just gonna just kind of say, at least he did a really good job. Kind of surprised.
I actually didn't hear that. Could you say it again?
Oh, I said the kid at least did a good job, I think.
No. He did. He continues to go up.
And as actually no, you would have probably got into your room. You probably would hear the kid in scales come walking past your room.
Mhm.
Auntie, were you going downstairs?
I probably would eventually bump into them. Probably downstairs, yeah.
Okay. So, Stone, you see Auntie come downstairs, and then, like, a brief moment later, you see Scales and the kid come down. Hi. Stone, that really
Commander.
hurt.
Yep,
The kid
Yep.
goes to the fridge, grabs some ice, and just...
just like a real fight.
Yeah, Frank always really fights me. And he just guy sits at the kitchen table, starts picking at food, and just keeping the ice on his shoulder.
Stone grabs a victory sandwich.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull up the seat next to the kid.
Hi, Auntie. I'm sorry I got you killed.
Oh, no. I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. I was probably gonna die in that fight no matter what. That said, you did take out the commander.
Well, I figured it, if I try to run away, they might catch up. And, if there was a serious threat, then, like you guys said, we gotta stop the bad guys. Ugh. He's kind of rolling his shoulder like, ugh.
I think the way you probably already see it, but the way I see it, yeah, you lost the damsel in distress, and just kind of takes a moment to myself. Did technically die, but
I mean, the snake probably would have poisoned you. That's how it always happens in the movies. And let's be honest, most snakes poison you, so...
That said, though, kid, I was going to die no matter what in that outcome. And one of their minions, arguably the strongest minion, just deadpan at Stone.
Stone has a is like looking like with a sandwich in her mouth. Hmm?
I'm just gonna like draw like you see those Scales just draw like Stone like with the sandwich in hand, writing like minion of the month type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's recap what the end is. You did die. You killed the leader. But let's say there was more of them. Say it's an organized group. One of them's alive. There's going to be a promotion in the ranks, and it was bad. It was good.
But they're
get me
bad
wrong.
guys. Think of the chaos that would cause. They would all be fighting over who the next leader is. That could give the good guys time to regroup.
Have you ever seen a vacuum of power? It usually causes more chaos than anything.
Yeah, you're kind of proving the kid's point right there, potentially.
Chaos is never good for either side. See, well, how do I put, kid, I was just bitten, okay? I'm not good at this.
And he just kind of pauses, reaches over, keeps the one hand on the ice pack, and kind of just reaches out over and like just puts his hand on yours. Like, Auntie, I get what you guys are trying to tell me, and I think there's a lot we all need to learn. If you guys really don't want me to go, I won't go.
I mean, I want you to go. It's more, do you want to still go?
I mean, yeah. I've wanted to do this the whole time. I'm the only one who hasn't shaken.
And what do you think, guys? Do you think the kid's ready?
Who did you say that to?
Everyone. Or everyone in said room.
So, still.
Everyone but Kestrel.
Yeah.
Everyone but Kestrel. Running theme this game.
Kestrel is currently sitting in his bed, smoking his pipe, just grumbling.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. God damn it, like, why the fuck did it turn into that? Like, that wasn't even my intention. fucking kid. Oh god, my fucking jaw. Like, oh, this is just.
No one ever fucking listens.
I'll never ah.
Stone thinks for a moment.
I think it went well. Crazy, chaotic, but that kind of feeling is kind of what happens in combat. You don't know what's going to happen, and well,
I wanted to see the kid's resolve. The kid's shown that even in the face of adversity, in the face of knowing that he's failed, he admits to his failure. And that still hasn't stopped him from being like, yeah, I don't want to go. He's like, yeah, I want to do this.
I mean, no offense, guys, but I have been fighting Frank for a few weeks now. If I was gonna be giving up, that easily, do you think I would still be doing it? As he's kind of like 1,000 yards staring towards the direction of Frank's place, like, ugh. Shudders above it.
my honest worry is fighting is fun. Don't get me wrong. I had a blast out there with you, kid. But I don't want to see you kill someone, and that's something you have to do.
I mean,
I
that
mean-
sounds like a you problem.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Takes a toll on anyone. It's adventuring life, as grand as those tales are. Most of the heroes, they don't forget the faces of those they kill, or they just revel in it. I don't want that life for you all the time. Either one of them.
He kind of like gets a little somber from it, looks down, then pauses, looks back up at you. Well, I mean, someone has to do it.
Auntie just kind of go a bit somber and looking at her plate. Why does that somebody have to be my family, though?
I mean, you go out with your family all the time to save people. If anything, you should be happy because you have one more with you.
But you're our kid. I want to go through that fighting so that you have this home to come back to. And I'm sure the feelings I feel of wanting to defend it for you is exactly what you feel, kid.
So then just have my back and keep me safe.
That's what we're going to have to do.
That's what the Revengers do.
And Stone's like, if they have an army, we have a bulk. And Stone's
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Exactly.
puny mortals. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh, the laugh.
It's like, what's
It
that,
really hurts, Stone. Ugh.
what's that movie that's like, it's the superhero movie where it's like the dad's a superhero, the mother's a superhero, the children are superheroes. We're like that. Except we're not blood related. Or look anything like each other.
This
And
is a
we don't
road I
have
don't want to go down.
superpowers.
Sorry, people said stuff at the same time. I didn't know.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
and we don't have superpowers.
We don't have superpowers, but they're still heroes. We're like, what do they call it? The greatest ones. Yeah.
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 Or people who are doctors, or people who save people on a daily basis. So doctors.
Yeah, like Bill
Mhm.
and Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you guys said it's not like the movies, but we keep bringing up the movies to explain stuff.
I know,
Yeah.
but the thing about the movies kind of made that test fun.
I mean, also, what else are we going to compare it to?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we keep saving people, eventually we'll just be comparing it to us.
Yeah. And it'll be the Justice League. Yeah, Justice
Yeah,
League.
Justice League.
That's our superhero name, by the way, with the Justice League.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
we vote on that?
I mean,
No,
me and
I
the
mean-
kid did.
Me and Scales thought it up, and I mean, you know, it's you guys can change it if you don't like it.
Justice
And
League.
it's not the
Justice
Justice League; it's the Just Us League.
Yeah, Justice League. Justice League. Justice League.
I mean, is it going to be just us, or are we going to be inviting any more people?
Well, I mean, even in
Ah.
you know, in the other comic books, you know, sometimes teams grow and shrink.
Yeah,
People can become honorary members of the Just Us League.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Justice League. Justice League. Justice League.
The kid doesn't continue repeating because he's a little sore.
Scales does. Not a player though.
Well, kid, we might be marching into a fight we might lose then. Is there anything you might want to do before, you know, risking everything?
The kid pauses and his face goes slightly red. And he's like, "No, but I'm just gonna go rest. I'll see you guys in the morning." And he just kind of leaves and starts heading upstairs.
Okay, inside that.
Sure. He seemed maybe embarrassed or shy or something.
It's hand holding. I'm going to call it right now. Hand holding.
Auntie was gonna kind of look to Scales and just kind of ponder for a second.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Uh, and I'm just going as I'm eating there.
Scales,
just-
you notice Auntie just starts staring at you.
Justice League.
More like a U League, I think. With this.
Huh?
I think that kid might have something he's still working over.
Okay.
You know, that incident from what was that, a couple days? Or how long ago was that?
A couple days.
Couple days.
I'm trying to think more which incidents. There was that incident, there was that incident, there was that incident, and then there was that incident.
Yeah, when she says that incident, just kind of eyebrows, kind of, yeah.
Ah. Should I have a word with him?
You know what my original suggestion was going to be? You know, see if he could muster courage and everything.
Hmm.
To see if he could stay in a room with you without running out embarrassed.
You've been sitting in rooms with her for the past couple days perfectly fine. I will say that. You've seen it.
I was going to say subtextually. You know, they vent in the tub. That seems to be the one thing he ran from, which was funny. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna head upstairs.
Don't do anything stupid, please.
Well, I was going to have a nap, but okay, I go upstairs.
Naps aren't stupid, Auntie. Wow, wow.
Just heard-
Okay.
I imagine I heard that from the fridge.
Yes. Okay, you head upstairs.
Cool. Is the kid upstairs?
Yes, he's in the room.
How you doing?
He is out laid on his bed. The ice pack is sitting next to him on the bed, and he is out.
I'm just gonna smile and then go to my bed then. And cozy up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Stone's gonna look to Auntie and say, I'm also okay if the kid comes with us. But I think I could live with his death in our hand.
I have a feeling that. Well, we're going to be working overtime, making sure he's safe. Though I'm pretty sure he's going to be saving us out there. Stone, you. Well, actually, you didn't get all that battered, did you?
I mean, Auntie, does Stone look okay?
How battered did you get? Because I generally don't know.
I mean, as of right now, not anything noticeable really.
Hmm.
She just got elbowed once by Scales, so
I think she took like 1
Mm.
damage. Like,
Yeah,
Would have been 2 damage.
more than I took, to be fair.
Yeah, to be honest, he wasn't really even fighting me. He didn't even try to land a punch. A shame.
Stone, can I ask you something?
Aye.
We're all heading to bed right now, to rest. I'm going to be lower my defenses for this. Remember the time you came into my tent? Could you don't get the wrong idea for this, but I would like to have someone by me when we sleep tonight. Not in that way, just our boy is going to be in danger. I don't want to be alone tonight.
Those thoughts are really getting to you, huh?
Our kid. How can anyone not let it get to you?
I would be sad about it, but he wants to go. He wants to actually go fight and protect those people. There's some fighters out there who probably started so young. Maybe I was one of those people. Who knows? Well,
Yeah. They usually do start young, don't they? Wanderlust and all that.
but if it will make you feel better, okay. Just let me finish my victory sandwich.
Alright. Well, I'm going to make the
fourth one.
Yeah.
I'm going to
those were
make
pre-victory sandwiches.
yeah.
These are the post victory.
Those are victory pre-sandwiches, technically.
I'm gonna go to the room and make sure there's enough space for both of us to be comfortable.
Sure.
And other than that, just wind down for the night.
Okay. As everyone is winding
Well-
down.
Well, Stone finishes a sandwich, then she picks up another sandwich. Looks at the other sandwich, just very deep in thought. And then she just slowly puts back the sandwich and then heads upstairs.
Okay.
This one's for post victory.
Okay. As everyone lays down and gets their rest, we're gonna go take a quick break right there.
Yay!
Also, it's funny. I really wanted to ruin it, but at the same time, you guys are having a moment. I just kind of wanted to say, yeah, so sleep with Auntie. No homo. Sorry, that was just the way
Okay.
you're phrasing it. I'm
You
like,
sleep with me? No homo, but
yeah, right?
Don't just said naps aren't stupid. So yes, naps.
Duh.
I just kept thinking that the entire time. I'm like, it's such a nice moment, but I can't ruin it. Like, just...
Oh no, I was teeing up. I was perfect. Like, yep, all right, this is how it's gonna go. Let's tee this up. Let's
All right.
prepare for this to be taken out of context.
Fair enough. All right, I'll be right back.
Right.
Not gonna lie, that's not how I pictured the first bit of the session to go. And think,
I know.
we almost skipped this day.
We did almost skip this day, yeah.
I know we were talking about tests before. We never really got around to them. I'm glad we got done, taken care of today.
I still find it funny the one person who really wanted to test the kid knocked out.
I didn't want to say it, but I wanted to say he just Yamcha posed.
I felt so bad.
He put up a fight. It wasn't a good fight, but it was a fight.
It was a fight.
Yes.
So, DM, did you think this was going to happen today?
Fuck no. I didn't think I was gonna skip it. I didn't know they was gonna go down this route. I didn't know there was gonna be a fight.
That's very funny. I was like, PMing this to Damon whilst you guys were having your talk, and Kitch were like, nah, Skills ain't gonna want to fight the kid. Yes, I did. That was my secret plan all along. Like, "Mwahaha."
I just wasn't. I wasn't expecting you to do it. Like, oh my god, you gotta throw the Kestrel.
Also, I'm gonna go back after this session and clip that first time when you were describing the kid. He has an adult mind. He has an adult body. Like the way you said it was so, just like.
I think that's just you.
It wasn't. I
And
could tell.
that's what it was.
No.
It's because your wife was saying he's got an adult mind, he's got an adult body, and you're like,
no,
ooh,
that's
eek.
not how you said it. That's not how you said it at all.
But that's what you thought.
No, I thought stuff because of the way you said it. Again, I'll clip it and then you can listen to it and you're like, fuck. Like, why did I accentuate it that way? Like, it doesn't sound like any other part of the sentence you said.
I flee now.
Oh, wait, this is Twitch. I can do a live clip of it.
So, Hello?
It returns.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, but I do wonder if it's East Coast thing, because I noticed my audio's been cutting off in and out every now and then as well.
I don't know, like, Roger's been fine on my end, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stop it.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Nice tap. Yeah.
Yee.
I'm guessing Silverbell if I just got my sugar levels up. Like, yeah.
It was Auntie. That's why.
Yeah. Auntie is apparently sweet and swelly.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hey, Moose.
Moose's minion of the month.
Sometimes you just gotta karate chop. Guys.
I think it's the correct word is judo chop. Judo chop. Ah.
No, because in judo you don't chop.
That's like his thing where he does like it's a one hit, knockout.
I know. His name, martial arty wise, doesn't happen.
Who would win? Person with gun or one single karate chop?
Depends on how strong the person is. Not close to that. And back up.
Okay. How's your stab go?
Mr. Brent?
Ooh. So, do you just get like more and more better at stabs as you get older? Like, is there gonna be like a point when you like throw your thing up in the air, like a triple flip lands in, you're like, ta-da!
I remember my very first stabbing. And it wasn't even on myself, it was on my dad. I accidentally dropped the, I was being taught how to do an injection. I dropped the injection needle, and it went through my dad's jumper. He breathed in so fast, it was funny. I don't know if it gets any better or... It hasn't gotten any worse. I haven't stabbed myself where I shouldn't have stabbed. I think.
As far as you're aware, anyway.
Yeah. And you do like... I'm trying to think what's the best way to describe it. I've learned... my veins are very, very tiny. But I learned enough about where my own veins are not to stab them, because they really hurt. They really, really hurt if you hit a vein. If you ever get an injection in the vein, you never forget that moment.
Let's switch it over. Be right back.
I've forgotten most of the times I've been injected.
Yeah, you tend to.
Then again, most of the times I got injected were to the needle, to the vein and stuff.
But those are intentional ones. Or were they unintentional vein stabbings? Because unintentional vein stabbings are the worst.
Yes.
Okay.
I've also had the people who blew out the vein and like stabbed through it. And yeah.
They're not
There's
fun.
been some times that I've had nurses and other people fail multiple times, and I'm just like, give me the needle. I'll do it myself. I won't miss. Just give it.
Yeah, I've had that before, again, because my veins are so tiny. The doctors and nurses, they'll try multiple times, try 3 times, and then say, go home. It's like, but I just need one of those baby needles. I'm like, no, you need an adult needle, you're an adult. It's like, no, trust me, get a baby butterfly needle, you'll get me. But I'm like, no, they want to use the adult needle. Don't care if I'm...
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
your scales is going through.
Hmm?
Your reverse scales is going through. Ah! Okay, so everyone back and ready?
They were in, right? I haven't heard them yet.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, waiting on Auntie.
By the way, Damon, I'm not sure when, but I'm just letting you know my stomach is rumbling. At a certain point, I may have to take a long bathroom break. Just give me that heads up.
Well,
It's on now. I'll let you know that now. It's just saying, I am feeling that, like, stomach.
I don't think the internet needs to know about your bowel movements.
That's why I wasn't trying to be vague about it.
You weren't being vague about it at all.
Sorry.
crossing the road is right. Did I kill Rye? I think I might kill
Maybe
Rye now.
I almost thought to myself because I was looking at the message pop up of like Raya Poke. I immediately thought like, oh honey, you messaged the wrong person. I was like, wait, man. Okay, so you gotta use the bathroom.
At a certain point, not sure when.
Okay. Right, we're still waiting on Rye.
Hmm.
Because I'm questioning the setup stuff because that whole first 2 hours, I really was under the assumption that it was gonna be like done and move on.
That's
So
what
I'm
I
trying
thought
to-
too, but what happened?
I'm not. That's not like a complaint. Like of, I'm.
Oh no,
always
it was
up-
fun, yeah.
But wondering because if you're gonna have to leave for a minute, based on what events would be coming up next, I'm wondering if we might just want to call it an early game.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you. Like, are you saying like this would be like a long extra half of the session?
Are you gonna need like?
It's gonna be a little bit more solid than your first one.
Are you gonna need like the full solid 4 hours to do whatever you're trying to do next?
Oh no
or-
no! It's just with the where it's I plan for 2 hour blocks basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so with we're at 9 or 8:12 right now, so we're already
Mhm.
inking into that 2 hour period, and then
Mhm.
I would have to sway and open up time while you're away because I don't like running the clock when people aren't there and we have to stop and catch them back up. So I'm just wondering if it might be better to just call it a little early, and maybe next week we try to add a little bit of time to it or something.
I could do that. Like, yeah.
Maybe we could discuss starting to do the hour shift for the Sunday schedule next week. And that could give us
Mhm.
5 hours, just play to regular time that next week.
Yeah, so like start at 5 hours.
Yeah.
I could do that, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the relatively short thing, which I don't think anyone is there. So yeah, we will see you guys Tuesday at 6
Yay.
p.m.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Dragon Dogma.
Yeah, huzzah!